Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters. I literally had to drag myself here today, but nevertheless, we are here to work, not to complain. We have a lot to do, my Pan-African brothers and sisters. We have a lot to do because it's not easy. One thing for sure is that it's not easy. It's 5 minutes past 9 o'clock. Every Thursday we try to go live and have a discussion about matters that affect us as Pan-Africanists. Video quality it's looking good. Video quality is looking good. Present my king. Xoliso, I'm still waiting for that person to send me an email and tell us it's Xoliso. Flu. Send me the email of Bontantla Lax, but like I said to you, you are not the first person to complain. And I got someone who sent me a long email about Untlantla Lax and how Untlantla Lax stole his idea of the military school. And I was asking myself, should I or should I not publicize that information? So you guys will excuse me today. Since yesterday I was fluish, so don't mind the voice, don't mind the nose, the running nose like Julius Malema on at the stadium. So I was thinking to myself, should I or should I not expose what this young man has sent to me about Untlantla Lax in terms of him Lax stealing the idea that he presented to Operation Dudula, to Soweto Parliament, and he was speaking to the Secretary General and was speaking to them, said, listen, we're having this idea to do a rehab school, a military rehab school and all of that. And he was sending them emails, sending them the proposals, even met with them and all of that. And then now all of a sudden he saw that Mr. Lax and then opened the military school without involving him. That is what he claims. And I can say, according to the emails that I have, I'm not a court of law or anything like that, that he does have a case according to what I read there. So it was a kind of, I wanted to take action, but I was like, hey man, I must not turn my YouTube channel into a gossip channel where we're reporting on who said what. And I think trying to stick with the Pan-African angle and trying to stick with what I'm doing will better suit me, right? Because obviously there's enough YouTube channels that speak about gossip entertainment, let me put it like that. So it will be hot news for other channel, but not necessary for our channel. In our channel, we are focused strictly on Pan-Africanism and trying to advocate for African unity and trying to advocate for Africans working together, lifting each other up. So maybe I will have another YouTube channel. Actually, the 1st of April, as you guys will start seeing towards the end of this month, I'll be advertising my new YouTube channel, but that one is totally unrelated to Pan-Africanism. It's just to show people how to start businesses, especially online, how to start a YouTube channel, how to do other businesses online. My journey with Forex, my journey with trading and all of that. So I'm going to share all of those things on that YouTube channel. So some other people obviously be interested about knowing exactly how to set up a YouTube channel. What does it mean to register? What is the threshold and all of that? Because I believe, and when I meet people, I always tell them this, and they don't believe. I say, you know what? I'm I'm called for what I'm doing in terms of this African Pan-African movement, but there's nothing special about me. I meet people. When I look at the story of their life, I'm like, oh my God, you would make it big on YouTube. You would make you would make a lot of money being yourself online. I meet a lot of people like that. I'm like, why don't you just start? And they're like, I don't know how to start. I'm not good with technology. I don't know how to edit. I don't have cameras. I don't have this. Guys, where I started, you will see my journey on that YouTube channel, where I started, how I started, why I started. So I really, there's a lot of people that can make it big on YouTube. That space is unlimited. It does not have a range of only South African. It's worldwide. You're going to have to, it's crazy how open that market is and still is now. And we have to be grateful because the platform is giving us a chance to also make some grocery money, and for some big channels a decent living. There's people that are making a decent killing on YouTube, so it's very nice to know that. But when we come back to our channel, Pan Africanism, I'm going to make a video today. I did greet you guys, okay? I did greet you. And then can you guys tell me on the comment section, because mina nginebhade ukuthi bathini ama-live wami abukela balungu, angazi ukuthi babuyaphi, angazi ukuthi bathuma ubani. So kaningi ama-live wami abukela balungu, bafika bayangena la babhala udodi ema-comment section. But anyway, those who are Pan-Africanist and members of the channel, or just you just passing by and you saw this live streaming, like, what is this? Who's this guy? Just tell me, can you guys hear me? Am I audible? Is the picture quality all right? And please don't forget to click the like button. The more we click the like button, the more YouTube can spread to other people who are already online on YouTube, and they can, navigate themselves to the live stream. So am I audible? You guys can hear me. Nale flu yami today. Is everything all right, my king? This MK party threatening essay of violence, it's not good. You're getting straight into it, Martin. Excuse me, my throat is shiza. We can hear clear. Can you see me clearly also? I fought with my internet providers that my live streams are not clear on this beautiful phone that I have. It was totally unacceptable. Yes, I see. I see what is going on. Don't forget to like the video, guys. The MK is going to give us. You must remember this. MK members are not new political members. It's not people that were sitting on the sideline, that were not voting for anyone. It's not people that were not part of any political space, excuse me. It's not just people who come from nowhere. These 90% of MK people are people coming from the ANC. These are loyalists towards Jacob Zuma. They are very loyal to the men, like myself, love the men to bits. My heart was truly torn into pieces when I saw his VIP protection cars leaving Nkandla and entering the prison. And I'm like, oh my God, Ed, what age was he that time? 78 or almost 80 years old. I'm like, why does the court why is the ANC? Because it is the ANC. The ANC runs the country. I'm like, why do they feel the need to make Umsholozi to go and sleep in prison? I was torn into pieces because I love the man. I think he is a people's person, and in people's person, we must not forget that every man has got an agenda. You speak to King. King has got a Pan-Africanist agenda, wants to build the school, wants to build hospitals, wants to build libraries, wants to build community multi-purpose centers. That's what we are trying to do with this channel. So anyone who's got the same vision will automatically gravitate to me. You understand what I'm saying? Or to us because of this idea that we have. So the people of MK, they are loyalists to that green color, very loyalist. And also because it's umkhonto wesizwe, it's a military thing, the people, they abafuna to show ukuthi magwala, they want to show ukuthi they are not a bankhats, man. They are not soft. I saw now in Pumalanga they disturbed an ANC gathering, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what are these people doing? And remember last week, or was it this week, where we are on Thursday, I think last weekend, an MK member was shot dead. So that there's going to be a retaliation. These are former ANC members that have now moved to MK, and most of them have made enemies because of that move. So I'm not I'm worried about how it's going to turn out, because I'm looking at it from a Pan-Africanist point of view. Then I see things like the wars that are happening in Nigeria. I see the wars, the genocide that is happening in Congo right now. It's Africans against Africans. You know what I'm saying? It's not, we're not getting killed by anyone, but we killing ourselves. So that is very alarming towards me to say, Ishmael, when is our people going to wake up? Why can't we fight in the ballot paper? Why can't we discuss our differences in the conference room? Because anyway, these are political differences that we are having, you see. But unfortunately, not everyone is going to reason like that. Other people, they're going to feel the need to use scare tactics in order to take advantage of any situation. Remember, whether being on a council for mayor position, or being a councillor position, being a provincial chairperson, there is a lot of money that comes with those responsibilities and those titles. And most of these political parties, most of these political party members are willing to die to protect their pocket. They are willing to die. In fact, I'll go a step further to say they are willing to kill. So you will find in branches, there is people because they want to do what? To keep power to themselves. And now they are influencing other people to follow that movement, to say, we're going to show ANC that we don't fear them. I was the first person to speak and protect the Mkhonto Wesizwe and say, Mkhonto Wesizwe has not shown us any signs of violence ever since they came in. You understand what I'm saying? They've always shown with their gatherings, according to what I have observed, they've always shown us good behavior, disciplinary behavior, and all of that. So for me, I'm very disappointed as how this thing is slowly developing. Martin, it's slowly developing to something that we are going to regret in the future. And remember, another thing that makes me fear from Mkhonto Wesizwe is that their trademark case is still in court, and they might, if indeed Cyril Ramaphosa is controlling the courts, they might rule in favor of the ANC. You understand? Because for them, it's a clear-cut case. But no, but everyone knows Mkhonto Wesizwe. It's a trademark of the ANC. And these ones, they're saying, no, but you have dismantled Mkhonto Wesizwe. We have started our own. That Mkhonto Wesizwe was a military arm. This Mkhonto Wesizwe is a political party. It's not the same thing. So it's like registering a party by the name of Coca-Cola political party. People say, no, 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 you can't use that name. But you say, no, but we are not a Coca-Cola of products. We are Coca-Cola, the political party. It does not work like that. So I don't know how. I'm waiting for the case. I think the case is next week or the following week. I want to see what is going to happen and why is it that these cases cannot be treated with the agency that it deserves. Why must it be postponed closer to the elections? Then the decision might come out unfavorable from Mkhonto Wesizwe, and the appeal might be, no, the appeal is after elections. Now we are busy with elections and all of that. I'm afraid all of those things might end us in a situation where people are going to retaliate in a violent way, and we are not going to we're really going to regret what is going to happen there. So yes, we are keeping an eye on Mkhonto Wesizwe, and we are hoping that really someone has got that has sense, will speak some wisdom to them. Say, listen, Bafetu, it does not have to be this way. We don't have to do 1, 2, 3. Let's maintain high discipline, high moral standards and all of that. So yeah, angazi bafethu what is going to happen. Let's just wait and see. There's a video that I'll be doing tonight that you guys will be getting tomorrow morning, and this is a video about Unaleli Chirwa of the EFF, who has written an apology on X, on Twitter, apologizing for not going to attend the budget speech because she had an issue that her child, 4-month baby who stays with her mother, was sick, and she decided, no, listen, I'm not going to attend this speech. I'm going to anyway go to I'm going to go to attend to the sickness of my mother. Uqinisile King, nami ngithule ngibona ingozi yodwa ezweni lethu. Uma ungafa MK kwe ballot paper. Uma ungafaki uqolane yabona iMK bangayifaki eballot paper. If the ANC use dirty tactics by not allowing, because the ANC, I'm telling you, the ANC is gonna win regardless. Unfortunately, people don't want to hear this, but Kolan, they're going to win. They're going to win. The IEC is not clean. The ANC, I'm telling you, is going to get 52%. People are going to fight. Everything is going to fight. We're going to have a Zimbabwe situation in South Africa where, the IEC, when the IEC comes and the IEC chairperson comes there, sits there on that press briefing, and he finally announces the elections and says, the ANC, congratulations to Cyril Ramaphosa for winning the 2024 election. It's gonna go crazy. But the worst thing that can happen, to South Africa, if the ANC bangayifaki kuleyo ballot, nkosi yami, awunyiwe, the IEC must not the courts must not play that dangerous game. They must not put South African people's lives on danger. Have you seen the movement of Mkhonto Wesizwe? Imagine they come out and they say, no, but you have stolen this trademark. You are not going to be able to. We according to, because the IEC is distancing themselves, not advising the courts properly as to their system, because their system says when you register a party, they wait for at least 2 months for anyone to colors, the copyright problem, and the name. So if you go and register a party titled Kings and So Political Party, I have the responsibility to then go to the IEC and say, no, this person Ukolane is using my name. I don't like it. In 2 months. So the ANC did not do it in 2 months because by that time, Ujabulani Khumalo, and it was not what's his name, Jacob Zuma, who was in the front. Only after when Jacob Zuma on the 16th of December, the day of reconciliation, he backed that party. Then all hell broke loose, and the ANC did not say anything up until January. January is the Baya Vugabo system Balula. No, but this is copyright, and then they opened a complaint against the IEC, and the IEC said no, but take this thing to court, and the courts are going to end up ruling on this serious matter. But remember, some some people in court, they don't have the political senses of foreseeing danger before it happens. So I'm really bangayenzi leyo, bangayenzi serious. So ngiyakuzwa Mtole Uxolani, they must not make that mistake. The devil is a liar. We will never stop praying for MK. Let's continue praying and pray for the members, pray for the sense of understanding to be in their mind, and the spirit, the Pan-Africanism spirit, or you can say the black consciousness spirit, to be in their hearts, so that they don't see their fellow black African people as their enemy. The elections are going to be have a lot of activities, not going to be fair. Dirty games are going to play. No matter what, if God is with us, who can be against us? Kabelo, yes, Kabelo. I don't know why people think our elections are about free, fair, and transparent. I don't know why people think that. I know it is made to look like the IEC is independent organization where only agents, angels work there. There is no human error in the IEC. Those people don't have a political side that they are taking in their heart. The IEC people don't talk about politics. They are just concerned about the IEC work. They don't have any political opinion and all of that. Oh, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. It's not gonna be. That's why in my heart is afuna uti EFF win, or let me not say the EFF to win. In my heart, we want to see an IEC that can tell us that really 50% of South African people are not in favor of the ANC. According to what we are seeing, the corruption, according to, yes, there is progress. I'll never say there's no progress in South Africa. But the past 5 years with Usira Ramaphosa, we have seen the cost of living going up, these things going, there's so many things that has happened to think, there's no way umuntu nengqondo ephelele ongathi no, but ANC is doing well, Yeah, you can be a loyalist that says, regardless if they are doing right or wrong, I'm going to vote for the ANC. I'm not going to defend their wrongs. I can see they are wrong. Then it's okay, you can reason like that. But people who say ANC has done nothing wrong, I think ANC is doing beautiful. The ANC has got a great story to tell. It's like, there's something wrong in Tintin. So the elections is going to have so many activities that we're going to, I'm telling him, we're going to be surprised. The IEC is a surprise. It's a surprise. Anyway, as I was now speaking before I read the thing here, women in the political space is a big thing, and I think that apology that Naledi Chiwa, guys, you don't want to miss that video that I'm going to drop tomorrow. I think this video, Naledi, It might just be one of the best videos I'm going to drop. Just for the research I did. When I look at my notes, I'm like, "Hi, zakhala manje, zakhala manje, zakhala manje." Umoyo, how are you, King? Great to see you. Datenda, boss. Thank you so much. Blessed. Welcome, Moyo. Thank you so much for being here. The election can never ever be free, fair, anyway, because people are bought, people are agents of destruction. If you ask me, there is there a normal conscious person who can vote for the ANC? Bakhona, bakhona, D, bakhona bayevotela. Bakhona normal conscious working person driving a car that is hitting the potholes, getting affected by load shedding, getting affected by the crime, getting affected by the water quality, and still says, I mean, I'm voting ANC. Other people are patriotic like that. They're like, I'm not going to vote for any other of these small parties. I'm going to make sure that I vote ANC. Bakhona. Umuntu wakhona, if you speak with them with other things, it's about this person is normal. But when you speak politics, like, but where is this reasoning? Why are you not applying your normal reasoning capacity to politics? You'll never know. So, Naledi Chirwa apologizing for, and I don't want to give away too much because I'm going to make a video about this because I think it's big. It's big. There's people that have been from this channel alone. I had 3 complaints, and all of them were women that were mistreated in the political space, and all of them were what you call EFF members. So I'm not going to name. Obviously, you don't want to do that. You find yourself in a space where you ask yourself, is the political space, never mind political, is a work environment really conducive for women to fully express themselves with the feminine power that they have and be respected by the muscular men of this world in any organization, whether be it in a soccer team, whether be it in a church environment, whether be it at a work environment, community service environment, and all of that. You ask yourself, can women really sit there and enjoy the space and enjoy their contribution towards those spaces without being discriminated against because they are women? Let me read this comment quickly. I sit down and listen with me. Thank you so much for tuning in, my brother. You're always here. My brother or sister. Sometimes you guys anibhala amagameni, so mina ngazi ukuthi ngizothini. Here's an important question. Did Jacob Zuma not know that Cyril is a sellout when he was in deputy president and they were all drinking wine together? He knew. It is clear that Cyril Ramaphosa and Jacob Zuma never had a camaraderie relationship from the beginning, from the 80s, the 90s, from the beginning. Jacob Zuma never liked Cyril Ramaphosa. Never. You could see it also with Didi Mabuza and Cyril Ramaphosa. Man, these two are not clicking. Man. You can see it. You can see it with the current deputy president that I'm. It's different from Thabo Mbeki and Nelson Mandela. It's different. Thabo Mbeki and Cyril Ramaphosa, you saw it becoming, and Thabo Mbeki and what's his name? Jacob Zuma, you saw it become bitter towards the end. You're like, yeah, it's getting messy. The way these people want to take each other out, it's getting messy. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But they never liked each other from the beginning. I could tell. I don't know if you couldn't tell. I could tell that Cyril Ramaphosa, even though when they shake hands, hello, comrade, you could see they are doing it for the cameras. And behind closed doors, there was only bad things coming out. They never liked each other. You have never heard Cyril Ramaphosa openly praising Jacob Zuma when he was deputy president. You have never heard Jacob Zuma say anything nice about his deputy president, Cyril Ramaphosa. Never. Not even once. Not even once. So we'll have to see what is going to happen there. Keep on chipping in when I'm trying to speak about Una Lady and the space of Ntonio. Koran says, I hope this is the moon pack shot. The MK, the EFF, the ACP, or do you want, yes, because they sing one song like Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and together we defeat French domination. It's easy, but slowly they are surviving. Yeah, Colin, I don't think any political party in South Africa can be compared to what is happening in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. I don't think so. Those people completely closed the tap for France. Completely. And their situation was slightly different from ours, but it's similar in many regards in terms of they did not own their currency, they did not own their reserve bank, they did not own major sectors, the mining sector, the food sector, the agricultural sector, and all of that. It was similar in terms of that, but France colonized the West differently than how the Dutch and the British colonized the South. Totally different. I don't hear any political party in South Africa talking about closing the tap. All I hear is negotiation with white people towards a better South Africa. France, Niger, and Burkina Faso are not willing to have any negotiation with their colonizers. They say you have been looting our country for far too long, as Funuguzwa, anything from you. You can close your Pick and Pay, it's fine. You can close. They suffered, those especially Burkina Faso. In the beginning, they suffered. Not only from sanctions from overseas, but from other African countries around them. You must remember, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger don't even have ports. They don't have border ports. So without the sea, you can't even import things. The outside countries can close you in. The bordering countries that have got the seaports can close you in. It's actually Morocco that assisted Burkina Faso and not the other black so-called African countries like Nigeria and the likes. So for me, no political party in South Africa is talking about closing the tap. And no, I meet very few South Africans that want to close the tap. Nobody. Now, if you go in the comment section, who of you want to see a Pick and Pay closed in South Africa? Who of you want to see the Oppenheimer family going out of South Africa? Who of you would survive without what one? I almost say under the radar. Rupert, Johan Rupert. Huh? Who of you would enjoy not having DSTV? And you guys know I don't have TV, ne? I've decolonized myself from that nonsense. It's 2 years now, or 3 or something like yes, with no DSTV. Not that I can't afford it, and it is expensive, by the way. But I just decided of being, because ENCA is owned by Johann Rupert. ENCA is a company of Johann Rupert. So whatever they're going to say there, you are never going to hear them totally promoting the ideas of black consciousness on that platform. Never. They will be fired. Remember, most of them were fired. They went to Newsroom Africa because it's a little bit better there, whatever. When Newsroom was still owned by the Guptas. What was its name? What was its name again before it changed to Newsroom Africa? I can't remember. But anyway, so that is what is happening there. So you don't hear black political parties in South Africa saying, once we take power, white people forget. Khohlwane. You hear them say, no, we take the land and make it a state-owned, and from the state-owned, we'll distribute the land equally. So I'm going to fight a white person, or a white person is going to fight me, beat me up, take everything from me, and then you're going to take the things that he took from me, make it be owned by the state, and after it's owned by the state, you're going to distribute them equally to me and my white colonizer. What sense does that make? What advantage does it give me as a black person? Because this person took all my assets, killed my wife, changed my surname, took my land, took everything from me. He's making money out of this agricultural land that you say you're going to protect the EFF. After you take the land and you make it the state-owned, you then share it equally to us. I mean, I'll never say yes to that. And most of you have rightfully said, King, you are too radical when I'm relaxed. It's fine. That is how I view Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is being unapologetically about supporting and advocating for black excellence and leaving other people alone. Anyway, let me not get into that discussion because I just hlula. So really, we must hold Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger at a higher level than any South African politician. They are not on the same. Nobody's on the same level as Ibrahim Touré of Burkina Faso. Julius Malema does not come close to what that man is doing. They are not in the same book. Never mind the same chapter. And you know I love my Julius Malema, but they are not like they're better version. They are the better version. They are never going to close. Because if you are patriotic about black excellence, you will take power, make sure that the state-owned bank, build the branches. In 24 months, what that young man of 35 has done in Burkina Faso is crazy. Burkina Faso has not done what that man has done in 24 months in 30 years. In over 30 years, the progress that he has taken his country towards, they have never done it in 30 years. Because he gave the colonizers, the French people, the middle finger, and said, I don't care about what the USA is going to do. I don't care what Europe is going to do. Luckily, Russia has supported them. China has supported them. So they are moving towards the right direction in terms of that regard. Then why would he surrender the country to someone he knew was going to destroy? He did not surrender. How can you stop Cyril Ramaphosa? Me and you, they're going to ask us, why did you guys not vote Cyril Ramaphosa out when you guys knew? We can't stop him. We don't have the money to stop him. We don't have the support. The Oppenheimers are running this country. They are the true political party. Remember, they started the political space in South Africa pre-1994. They were parents and grandparents were in parliament. Some of you don't know this. They started this whole rubbish of political party, the Oppenheimer family. You understand? And started formulating rules and constitutions that favor them doing business, and the state was funding their family big time. So you can't compete with the Oppenheimers, me and you. Me and you can just do our thing on the side there and hope that black consciousness will prevail in our black politicians. But the chances are he could not. Remember, even when they took Jacob Zuma out, he resisted up to the last day where he saw with instead of being fired, let me rather resign. But it was clear that Cyril was coming and you are not finishing this term. He could not stop. He did not have the favor. Remember, the media was doing such a beautiful job to paint Jacob Zuma as a villain. That's why that's one of the reasons that made me stop watching ENCA. I was like, these people, the way badlala ngathi, yo, it was crazy. So when are you having a guest on your live streams? Very soon, very soon, very soon. Close to the elections. Close to the election, I must get a camera first. I'm shooting with my phone, so I must get a camera first. And I've always said I have what you call a studio. The interviews that you saw on this channel, the one where I was interviewing Thabo Mutibi of the MK. You guys can go and check the interview out. Was at the studio. I partially own Grafsteen Visual Studios, of which I've partnered with a friend of mine. So I'm choosy towards the first interview I did was a chartered accountant, one of the first chartered accountants from Northern Cape, a young man, a millionaire, Usichaba Tole. You guys will remember him. You heard that a scene where he was dating Dineo Ranaka, and Dineo was making a big scene, swearing at him, and he was just sitting there drinking his alcohol, his beverage, and looking at Dineo and did not say one word. Dineo, my God, Dineo was a special case anyway. So yeah, I did those two interviews. I'm choosy about the interviews that I'm choosy about having people here and interviewing them. The studio is slowly getting together the way I want it. Now I need couches. I need to paint. I don't like the white paint, so I need to change the colors. I need to change the background and all that. But that will happen before the election. So before the elections, you'll see me bringing some political leaders here. I've reached out to the EFF, a political party that I'm favoring to win, but they bang sideline, and at that time the channel was small, like something like 12,000 or 10,000 subscribers. So these people, they look at the amount of impact that the channel has, and they overlook you. So that's what they do. I'll try again to try and reach, and because when I started when I was reaching out to them, they were busy focusing on their manifesto and all that. I think also it was not good timing. You need to have good timing when you invite these people. And I'll probably have the mayor of Kimberley. I'll see what I can do for you guys. You guys would like to see some more interviews. What are you personally doing that much better than the one you are criticizing? Doing a lot, my queen. Doing a lot. Just stay tuned, you will know. I refuse. King Zuma is way too experienced to fail in stopping Cyril coming as deputy president. Who was the other option? The other option was his wife, his former wife. The other option was his former wife. The other option was Didi Mabuza. But those people were not, positions are bought in the ANC. They are bought. Even Jacob Zuma bought his way up to presidency. By bought, I mean you have to be well funded for you to get in a high position in the ANC. There's no poor leader that came out because of popularity and being liked on the ground and became a leader of ANC. Awukho lo mhlolo loyo, ayikho leyo doda. Akwenzeki lokho. There's no fair play in politics. Don't make that mistake. My brother, don't make that mistake. He saw it coming. Ulusio Lokwate, or whatever his name is, he says, from the day he went to prison with Cyril Ramaphosa, he saw what this man is a sellout. And he left the ANC when he started COPE, 2009 or 2008 or something, when they started COPE. But he always knew Cyril Ramaphosa is a sellout. Even the people who are working with Cyril Ramaphosa today, Fikile Mbalula, all of these people, they know what type of character that man is. But they know how powerful that man is. That man is rewarded with shares. That man owns what you call the McDonald's franchise in South Africa. He owns the McDonald's, so he franchises franchisees. He owns. You can't open a McDonald's without going through Cyril Ramaphosa. You can imagine how much money that is every month. And I saw something about black franchisees of Pick n Pay complaining that they are getting treated differently from white franchisees that take on Pick n Pay. So my question was, what did they expect? As a black person, if you take on a white company, Pick n Pay owned by the Oppenheimers, I think so. Johan Rupert is Checkers and Shop. I think the Oppenheimers own Pick n Pay. I'm not sure. Let's quickly check. Let's not give them credit that they don't deserve now. Is the Eric Goldman and the Ackerman family? Ooh, they are rich people. Yeah? The Ackerman's family owns them, but all of them are put up by the Oppenheimer anyway. You know, the Rupert family was helped by the Oppenheimer families to get the riches that they have. So yeah. If you are a black franchisee, just be prepared to be treated differently. You will be treated differently from a white franchisee. You can see these PMPs that are owned by the black franchisees. They're totally different. The setup is different. The staff layout is different. The stocks and everything. Guys, you know what I'm saying, guys. What makes Zuma think he can beat Cyril now when he failed when it was the most popular man in the country with power of the ANC? The most popular does not mean you're the strongest. The deep pockets is what makes you the strongest. Tina Njayam, how are you, Tina? Where did you put your mic today? Sound having so much hiccups, is it? I did not put the mic on actually. And the mic is not on. The mic corner la. Ugcina uyasdisturba manje. Ugcina uthanda izinto ezipherfect. Ugcina. As I would think, they are member of parliament, so when they speak, we have to. They are members of parliament. So, mic check 1 2. Tina, uhappy Njayam. Oh, mic check 1 2. Tina, was it right or was it your phone?
because I don't think it was the sound was bad. It was you were the first person to complain, or not complain, to raise a concern about the sound. But is it better now? Is it better? Before I continue, the serious member of parliament is in the house, so we have to make sure that the member, when the member raises a point of order, the order must be continued. Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you so much, Uputi. Another important member of parliament, Manki, Usillo, Manki Strosa. And yes, it's perfect. Yeah, we've got a green light from the Honorable Gcina. Ngizokuzosendela i-t-shirt. I'm still waiting for us to reach that 20,000 subscribers. So I don't understand. But anyway, it's YouTube. The channel was growing at about 1,000 subscribers a week. Then it went to 500. Then it went to, it fluctuates. So we have to, Nkosana says the sound is good. So we're good to go. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's that thing. When you have the deep pockets in the ANC, you are able to then buy the votes, and you can go to the corners and recruit your members. Even though the loyals, you think this person is loyal to King because of they are patriotic of Pan-Africanism. I'm telling you, most of you will accept even a 5,000 to write a bad post about the channel on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, because money rules the world. They say it makes the world go around. Very few people are principled. So even though there were people that were loyal to Jacob Zuma, their loyalty was shaken once the money came. You saw how Fikile Mbalula was loyal to Jacob Zuma. Listen to how he's speaking now about Jacob Zuma. Listen to how he was speaking now. And they made sure that they are removing Ace Mahashula, they are removing Abu Super Muhammad Pulu, who's the other guy? They were making sure that they kill the faction slowly but surely. And then at the end, Jacob Zuma served his time and they took him out. That one. So the important question that you ask is that why does he think he can beat him now? Jacob Zuma is not aiming to beat Cyril Ramaphosa. That is not what he's doing with MK. That is not what he was doing. What he's doing with MK, what he's trying to do is to weaken the ANC, and of which he has done so much. Those loyalists that could not follow him anywhere because he was without a home, he was without a head. So now, since he put on that green head, and nami ngesifuna iskipa se-MK, mata anginaskipa se-MK, anginaskipa se-EFF, utoti leyo nto leyo. I want to rock my MK and EFF t-shirt. Which other skipper do I need? I need also the ATM t-shirt. I need to have it. I'm gonna get it. I'm sure close to the elections they'll be giving away a lot of t-shirts. I've got a lot of ANC t-shirts. The DA t-shirts, I use them to clean. I'm in a DA ward, so they knock on our gate and throw the t-shirts over the wall. So the basiras lab, basiras, but gustoga leso sona ngeke over my dead body. Yo angeke. ANC ngasigcoka se-ANC. Like I said, thina sikhulise i-ANC abanye bethu sikhulise i-ANC, and some of my family members are still leaders or in the party. So for me, ANC is turned out to be a disappointment, but it's not an enemy. I don't see ANC as an enemy for me. Understand? It's just like I'm disappointed how you turned out. When you speak to your child, like, hey, I'm disappointed what you did, but anyway, you are still my child. So there's still love for the ANC, but we will always classify ANC as to the leader it has, and with the current leader they have, Manje Icon. Yeah, I can't vote for ANC. I'm sorry. But so the Untole, so MK will refuse to collaborate with a collaborate agreement with the ANC. No, The only term they're going to have is the same term that the EFF has. Remember, Jacob Zuma is not actually against the ANC. He told you guys 1,000,000 times, Guti, he's trying to fix the ANC off Cyril Ramaphosa. So if what you call, if the ANC can put Cyril Ramaphosa aside, Mkhonto Wesizwe will give all of its votes to ANC, and then try to change the law that Jacob Zuma must serve again for the last time, and then kuzonyiwa lapha ANC. So what did you do with the ANC t-shirt? Wangagcina uthanda gossip. It is somewhere here. I'm cleaning the floor with it. I'm cleaning where's the t-shirt? I'm cleaning, let me show you. I'm cleaning the floor with this one. DA. Yeah. A cheap quality t-shirts also, anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to. And you know what was the boring thing about the DA? Freedom Plus. Yeah, Freedom Plus is a good party for white people. The DA also is a good party for white people. And this lady who is working for our ward she's doing a good job. It's just that the party itself I can't support. If there was a way to vote for this specific councillor alone, I would vote for her. But anyway, because whatever political party I vote for in my ward will not win the ward. You understand what I'm saying? They can't win this ward. This ward is I stay in a white area. You understand? So yeah, so for my black point, allow me to wear a DA t-shirt. Freedom VF Freedom Plus, good party for white people. Unapologetic. I like parties like the Freedom Front Plus. They are not apologetic about being pro-white. You know, I don't want to say they are racist. They tell you directly what is it that they want to do. You know, they want to make Western Cape its own province and all of that. And you know, they are not like the DA where they give you that subtle racism that they're trying to hide what racist, you know, their racist nonsense. So yeah, I like political parties that are just straightforward, like the PA. They are saying we are standing up for colored people, and that's what we are doing. Good for them. Good. You understand? But the one thing I hate about the PA is that they then go after other people. That's what I don't like. If I am pro-African, I don't need to bother myself with what white people are doing, what African people are. Leave those people alone. Be pro-African. Stick on your agenda. Understand? And as always, bafikile abalungu into le a chat group in yam. So I see the ANC. No. I see the ANC and the DA collaborating. If the ANC gets less than, ANC will go with anyone in bed. And remember, that will be a win-win situation for John Steenhuisen. That will be a very good, because they're going to get deputy president. John Steenhuisen is going to be the first white person post-1994 to be a deputy president with just a matric. So it's going to be a very good deal for the DA, and for the ANC is also going to be a good deal for until it lasts, because they will have kept the EFF and MK out of power. So the ANC and the DA is one party, different colors. For me, I don't see any different. They protect white monopoly capitalists. They are not pro-African. They don't do anything to advantage African people. Their policies are good. The implementation is bad. Uh, Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema said they will remove Mbeki because he wanted a third a third term, and that was against their democratic principle. Zuma wants a third term. Is he now against those values? How can we trust politicians? What applies to Thabo Mbeki does not apply to Jacob Zuma. What applies to Jacob Zuma does not apply to Cyril Ramaphosa. We have seen that over and over. So, and there's an advisor I have, a legal advisor I have, who watches my content for legal purposes. If you guys have been watching my my YouTube channel. Some of you are new. You are not here in the very first beginning after I got monetized, because I have a lawyer friend who's an advisor of the channel who keeps me in line, who keeps me towing the legal line to say, King, you can't say that about that person, because if they go to court about that one statement you said, it's going to be difficult to defend it. You understand? So I've always had a legal head, a legal leg to stand on when it comes to my channel. Someone who advises me as to what I can and cannot say in terms of incriminating myself for uh, for the purpose of getting views. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm very careful. I think a lot before recording. Sometimes I don't send the things to him because I upload early in the morning. But if he says anything about a video that I've uploaded, I immediately take it off, because he is my legal mind here in the channel. So yes, so Pala Pala can happen and Mkandla can happen. Those people will be treated differently. There is no what I wanted to say about what my lawyer said, what said to me. He said, he said, you can't trust any politicians. They will always do this. All of them. All of them. What Jacob Zuma was saying in the ANC, what he was against in the ANC, telling the people, why would you want to leave the ANC and go and start your own little party, then think that you can attack the ANC? What nonsense. It's exactly what he's doing. What Cyril Ramaphosa spoke against when he spoke against Jacob Zuma removing Thabo Mbeki before the term ends. That's exactly what he did to Jacob Zuma. So you can't trust politicians. You can never ever trust politicians. We just following them because the political space rules South Africa. Anyway, I want to speak about this thing of Naledi, the youngest member of parliament from the EFF. But anyway, because I'm gonna do a video about that, let me put it aside. So I think most of you who are watching my videos have seen that we have officially registered the Pan-Africanist political, the Pan-Africanist School of Technology, Economics, Technology, and Agriculture. Let me say that again, excuse me. We have officially registered PASETA, the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology, and Agriculture. We are in the database. We are at SARS. We are registered as a company, as a school. We are in the we are finalizing the registration of the school at the Department of Education. There's a lot of things they want from us. You need to be you need to have this qualification. The principal needs to have this qualification. How many learners you're going to have? Do you know that they want the name of learners? Then when you say I'm going to have, because it's going to be a high school, when you say I'm going to have 2 grade 8 classes, 2 classes each grade, and put They want names, just like they are doing now. The IC telling people, tell us who to vote for you, give us 62,000 political. That is what the Department of they also give you how to obtain those by going to where there's of students that get space went to already refused names going to work hand in hand with that is going to be. So Paseta is registered as a school. That one deserves because it is because of you guys that we are able to do this thing. I mean, when I started and said, listen, I have a vision for Africans, and I believe that can impact our community differently. In African value has been lost in our about I said the generation before us who are born in the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, and the 40s did not transfer properly the economic and political and radical black consciousness towards us. So that lived in democracy, and as such, a lot of rights that came up, and then we stopped seeking political agendas. We stopped following anything that has to do with politics, and then our generation, the mic is acting up. Okay, let's take the mic out.
Let's take the mic out. Let's take the mic out. Is the honorable Utsina who was doing that? Put the mic on. Must charge it. I think the battery is low. I think the battery is low, so I'm gonna record it. Okay, now can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? As I'm reaching a close, we are left about 23 minutes to our live stream. We try to go live every day and Sunday. Thank you. Thank you so much. These things are flying now. So yes, so the school is registered now. The hard work starts. Registering on paper, registering the company. It's small stuff that does not mean anything. Very soon I'll be running the issue of trademark, and then the next step is to secure the trademark. Nobody uses our name, and then the step after that is to make sure that I get the bank perfect, thank you. And then the next step, I make sure that I get the bank account, make sure that the bank account is up and ready, because people want to contribute to the school, but they don't know how to contribute. And I have strictly said I'm not taking any money. Okay. I have strictly said I'm not taking any money towards my direct account for the school. I'm refusing for people. I say people who want to contribute to the school, I'm not going to allow it that you guys contribute directly into my account. It is wrong for me to even accept money from people on that level for a school project that I want to do. So yeah, our people will have to wait a little for them to make the contribution. I think the elections are in May, so now yeah, I think the account will be up just before the elections ends, but I think I'll start doing contributions from after May. Let's see who wins. Let me focus on the politics for now. Make sure that everything is okay in that regard, and then later on, after the elections are done, do the site visits of the land that we want to use for the school, do the feasibility study, make sure that everything is what you call um, is put on paper, so we know exactly how much is it going to get the contractors to give us the quotation, how much they're going to cost us to build the school and all of that, so that we know how much is it that do we need 30 million, do we need 25 million, do we need only 15 million, or can we actually start the whole school with only 7.5 million, or whatever the case can be, and then get into a campaign where I travel South Africa in seeking for funding for that Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture, and then making sure that I gather the right team to help me with that. So the school it's a dream, a goal, an agenda of mine that I believe that the Lord has placed in my heart to say we can be the generation that can make a difference instead of being a generation that is known for winning Grammy awards, piano and all of that, and of which everything is all good, but those things don't positively impact the problems on the ground for our people. So winning an award, a music award, does not change the sewer spill on the streets. Winning an award does not change the mindset of our children who are stuck in drugs and who are suffering from fatherless household, who don't know what is their next step. It does not change and educate us in terms of how to start businesses, what is agriculture, what exactly is economics, and what contribution can we as Africa have on the technology industry. So those are the type of things that we want to teach in our school, that we don't have time for playing. We want to make sure that we give the next generation a fighting chance, because we have failed this generation. We have failed. We are old now. We are in our 30s. We are married. We are in debt. We have issues. We are in our 40s. Some of you in your 50s. It's like the only contribution you can have right now that will be positive to the next generation is to impart your wisdom and your experience to the next generation, so that they must not make the same mistakes. We have partied enough, my African people. We have clubbed enough. We have drank enough alcohol. Some of you are sick because of alcohol. We have smoked enough. We have been popular enough as Africa. And those type of things is what the white monopoly capitalist keeps on dangling in front of us for us to chase. Our children want to be sport people. Our children want to be artists. Our children want to be in movies and win awards and all of that. If I ask you, what political impact did the Springbok have on winning the World Cup towards South Africa? What was the political impact that it had? You understand? You can't name one thing. You can't say the Springbok won the World Cup, so South Africa is better in 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Especially when you speak to Africa about African people. Whatever the Springbok did was good and well for the country. We won the cup, yes, happy. And then we had that wave of fake unity and fake love that our African people were showing towards the Springbok because of Siya Kolisi. He's the captain, so Africans were feeling like they did everything so well and we are united. White people love us. After that small fever Springbok World Cup win and the tour and everything, you went back to your poor neighborhood. You went back, and the white people went back to the land that their ancestors stole for them. They went back to a privileged white area. They went back to they went back to winning. Well, you went back to struggling. But well done. Let's help our children. They can help build a better Africa. One Africa. Yes, that's what we want to do. So we want to set our children up. Welcome, my brother. It's in the afternoon for you in America, I know. So we want to, we first of all, we want it to be known to our children that we have failed. Not completely, but we have played with our youth years from 19 years old up to 35 years old. We messed it up with number one, studying rubbish that does not impact or not change our life. Some of these things that our children are studying is pure rubbish. Number two, we thought that we're going to be young forever, so we partied and drank our lives away. We must tell this to our children. Number three, we focus too much on religion and churches, and as a result, we find ourselves being stuck in the religious circle that does not benefit the African people in no positive way, instead of promising the next heaven. And I'm a Christian myself, so I don't think that I'm speaking against Christianity or anything like that. But I'm saying to you guys, you see African people truly devoted in Christianity, but when you go to the problems of their community, political problems, they can make no meaningful contribution that can change our people's lives. So we must tell our children that this is the things that we failed with. Excuse me. These are the things that we failed with, that stopped us from gaining back Africa. You understand? We were too concerned on how our clothes look. We were too concerned about speaking clean English. We were too concerned about studying. You studied and did, so what? There has to be a generation that's going to say, like the Burkina Faso generation, like the Mali generation, that's going to say enough is enough. It is time for Africans to wake up. There has to be a generation that says that. Now, we still have a chance because we are still alive, but there is no revolution that has ever changed any country without the youth. And we are on our way out of the youth bracket. They say you are youth up until 35 years old. From there, you are becoming an old adult when you are 36 and all of that. I still fall under youth anyway, but not for long. Not for long. So we are building that school because of that. That is the main objective of the school, to give an unfair advantage to our African children. That is there is no other agenda. It will be written on walls. So we'll have a wall of fame on the school for everyone that is going to contribute to the school. We are not going to write what the contribution was. We'll have a wall of fame on the main hall where everyone can, not alphabetically, but we'll name everyone. Say, these are the people. Maybe we should put it alphabetic. No, not alphabetical, because you can't add on an alphabetical line. So we'll just add at the end of the last name. After the last name, we add. So you will see your name there, and your name will have a number. You'll have a number 000001. That will be your number. So if you want yourself on the wall, you can go check yourself. You're 00023567. That's what we'll have. We want to tell our children that you guys, you can do it better than us. You can do it better than us. Here is the way that we think you guys can do it. And also our children to give us ideas also, because we will be old. We will be old, and sometimes old ideas don't work. That is why my mother, who is a master's and an honor in agricultural studies, and very educated woman, but when it comes to technology, she can't change her WhatsApp profile picture. I'm speaking about my mother now, who we had to teach her the banking app. I don't know how many times. You'll tell her, why do you want to go and withdraw money to go and stand at the other bank and send that money to other person? You can send the money from your phone. And they are still old in their ways of doing. They want to go have cash in their hand, go there, deposit that cash and all of that. So you have to understand that education gets outdated. In her times, and when in her field, she's very much an expert when it comes to agriculture. But technology-wise, so we have to get our school in shape. We are definitely going to take our time with the school. definitely going to take our time in building PASETA, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture, so that everything can be perfect. The paperwork can be perfect. Right now, to be honest with you, I am the only one who's working on it. I'm still looking for a team. Of course, I've got Katleho, who's the who's the graphic designer of the school. He's the one that did the logo for us. So much grateful because that flag that he did for our school is so beautiful. You guys have seen me wearing the t-shirts and putting the logo of the school here. It's so beautiful. He did that all for us for free. And some of you have got other things that you can contribute towards the school. We need an architect who can design the school for us. The one that we had never came to the party. Don't know, because some of you, uh, I don't pay. I don't mind paying for the services. I don't mind paying anyone for anything. I understand that you are a business. You also want to earn a living. With that said, I would also hope that the black consciousness spirit in you then wakes up and say, this is my way of contributing to the school. I might not have money, but I have this skill to contribute to the school. I can design things. Let me make a design for you guys. I'm an architect. Let me do a drawing of a building in 3D and send it to you guys and say, this is how you must build the school. This is where you must put these classes there and all that, so that we can show the people. So I met another person who said, King, I can do it for you. So we're going to then focus on that. So the school is registered. PASETA is registered. The Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture is fully registered. So I'm very excited about this journey that we are taking as a channel. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And anyway, we would not want it to be easy. Any easy things that come in life, they easy come, easy go. So we don't want that. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are left about with 8 minutes on the live stream. Anything you want us to talk about, to discuss. That's all I wanted to say. For some of you who just came in, you will obviously go on the channel and rewatch this live stream. I will be posting it. Your boy is a little bit sick, but we are strong nevertheless. So that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. I also wanted to speak about the EFF, this drama of Naledi apologizing for going to attend to her sick child and offering to buy gazebos. That drama of Naledi. I'm dropping that video of Naledi tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. I'm putting my all in that video. I'm putting my all in that video. I want you guys to watch that video and understand how it feels for women to be involved in a male-dominated industry. The same way you feel about racism is the same way women feel when they enter a male-dominated industry like politics. It's difficult for women to completely operate in a male-dominated space. It's difficult. It's not easy. That's why when you get people like Abo Umpilo Mautwe, women that are strong like Abo Winnie Madikizela Mandela, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, and Lindiwe Sisulu, when you get strong women, they stand out like a sore thumb, because it's not easy for women to penetrate these spaces. So I'm going to speak about that. I saw what Julian had to say about that situation. So I'm going to speak a lot about how I feel, but I'm going to run it back for you guys. You know my type of style of reporting news to you guys, so I'm gonna run it back to you guys. Ooh, guys, you don't want you don't want to miss this one. I promise you, you don't want to miss this one. So with just 6 minutes left, any other thing that you guys want me to cover? We've spoken about a lot today about the potential violence of Mkhonto Wesizwe and the ANC, the potential of the Mkhonto Wesizwe losing the trademark case, and also Mkhonto Wesizwe not being on the ballot paper for the elections this year, the consequences that are going to follow up after that. We have spoken about so many other things that you guys put in the comment section, and also we have spoken about what else did we speak about? The fights of Jacob Zuma, Cyril Ramaphosa, and the factions of ANC, how money buys you positions. We've spoken about that the elections are not going to be free and fair in South Africa. We've spoken about every time we have to speak about Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, the beauty that they are doing in their country, and what we can learn from them. And we have spoken that our school, Baseta, is officially registered. I'll be recording soon with the laptop and the camera, probably next month. And we are happy that we will be able to share some visuals as I'm recording. So that's very important also. So I'm excited about the school, guys. I'm excited about the school, and I know people will be watching, anticipating a fall. You know, not every good thing that you do, people want to see you succeed in. Very few, if not 3 or 4 people, genuinely want to see you win in life. Everyone wants to see you win in life, but only win after they win. They want to win first. Your friends, they want to see you rich, being rich, but they want you to be rich after them. So people, it's very difficult to find honest, genuine people who are happy about what you are doing and who will support it. People like my brother Babo, those people, yeah, it's difficult in my family to look for people that support me like he's supporting me. You understand? So it is with an honor. He says he's coming to South Africa very soon, probably in September. It's with an honor to meet such people. It's with an honor to meet such people and have a discussion with them about the unity of Africans all around the world. So with just 3 minutes left, any other thing that you would wanted me to discuss, say it now or forever hold your peace. My Pan-Africanist podcast, my Pan-Africanist parliament. We have spoken a lot today, so I'm excited to do videos for you guys for tomorrow, especially this Naledi Chirwa situation in the EFF. I'm excited because the information I gathered for you guys will give you an idea of who Naledi is, where she comes from, what she's doing, and what type of a person she is. You guys are going to enjoy it. I'm telling you guys. It's. I've seen people. I've seen channels. Report about Naledi. They don't come anywhere close. No. Thank you, my brother. You see, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to support your goals and aspirations of life, and give you not necessarily the monetary value of it, but give you that brotherly love to show my appreciation to you. So there is no need for you to thank me. Iron sharpens iron, so it will be a big blessing to meet you. Especially, I've got a sharp memory. So I remember the people that were in this channel before we had 1,000 subscribers. I remember them by name, and I told you guys when I pray sometimes for the channel, because you have to put your businesses, and this is becoming a business and a calling of mine. you have to pray for it. And when I pray, I mention some of you by name because you guys are always around. So when I pray for my subscribers, I remember, Lord bless this one, Lord bless that one. But I stand up because I keep on telling you guys all the time that okay, may not say that, but anyway, I really pray for you guys by name. So that will be it for today, guys. Since well, some of our members are sleeping, let's make sure that we tune in again. I might go live tomorrow. It's not necessary to do it, but I might go live tomorrow. The next live stream will be on Sunday at 9 o'clock again. Sunday 9 o'clock, when the people are relaxed and doing everything, preparing for their their work. On Monday, we will be live here discussing Pan-African issues. There will be some serious activities that are happening to us the end of the week, including the IFP having its manifesto at not Bombela, Moses Mabhida Stadium. So I'm looking forward towards that. So until we meet next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, African child, stand up, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.